So when I moved to States, I mean, like reality just hit, honestly. And well, number one, I went to Seattle, so it was cold, it was rainy, and it was like winter time there. So it was cold, rainy, and you don't see the sun for days.
So you can't even go see other people to talk.
You can, but who wants to leave the house in that kind of weather? So the weather, but that's no excuse. But there was the weather mixed in with going back to like my home, my childhood home, which was so weird because I hadn't lived there for like so long. And then that just brought up like old memories of more dark places that I used to have in like college and stuff. You know,
What the hell was going on in your childhood? What do you mean? Everything is just childhood. Even college was bad.
I've been through a lot, man. I've been through a lot, but
okay.
But anyways, so yeah, I had fallen into postpartum depression. After having the baby.
It's crazy.
After having the baby, it was really hard because remember when I had the baby, I didn't fall into depression because I had help. I was able for my mental health. I was walking.
And the weather is nice.
Exactly.
You can call friends.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So moving there, it was hard because it was all me and the child, and then I had to work as well. So juggling all of that. But it was so it started with just going out with friends on the weekends drinking, and then moved to drinking, going out with friends during the week and drinking, and then like just drinking on my own, like just at home chilling.
What was your alcohol of choice?
Tequila.
What's the best? What? It is.
Yeah, it is. John Julio actually.
I was just joking around. That's what I serve people like on Fridays.
Oh my
God! That's what I'm always
Friday. You got it? Look, I'm 8 months.
I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. I'm just like.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, so that went on for about a year. And you know what? A whole year. What's crazy is a couple months in, I was like, I told my dad, I was talking to my dad, and I'm like, Dad, I'm starting to feel like depression coming back because I've had depression before in the past. And I was like, it's starting to creep in, and I'm scared that it's gonna turn into something like full blown. He's like, Naomi, no, you know, African parents, that depression stuff, it's all in your head. Just be happy, like just make
be happy for life. Come on,
make your day what you want it. Like, just don't drink, just don't like. What if I could do that?
You're in control.
Myself, if I was in self-control and could do that, don't you know I would? But it's so sad, like how like African parents, like mental health, it wasn't taught to them. So anyways. But now in 2024, at least people are getting hip to it. And so in states, they're really big, especially in Washington states, on mental health. So even I just went to my primary doctor, told her what's going on. She recommended a therapist, and I started, and it was the best thing I ever did and never turned back, honestly. Then I also got like a counselor, and she's more of like a mentor, and then I quit drinking 8 months ago. Hard decision, but I was just gonna do a year because
that hard to stop?
Like that's the thing. I didn't know if I could stop because in those first couple months was hard. It was hard, like not wanting to. But it's just all in the mind. That's time I took that I got closer to God. That's time I took to work on me. Now I was like, I'm journaling more, going for walks more, working out. Like I just created a whole life. I just changed and created a whole life for me. You know, I have a schedule. Like I drop Kenya off to school in the morning. I do my work from home. I go to the gym, pick her up. At night I'll go for like a Bible study or something or meetings. Yeah, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. And you know what? Like through prayer, I'm telling you, the craving for alcohol is gone. I do not have a craving for alcohol.
Wait, the craving was like those ones of like if
you know, like you have craving it.
I don't. Because I don't have a problem with alcohol. I don't.
Okay, well there you go.
In fact, I always have it in the fridge, and people are like, "Yo, can I do a shot?" Or I'm like, "Yeah." No. And then when we come to the podcast, someone tells me like, "I have a problem with alcohol." I'm like, "What?" just asked me to serve you alcohol. So now I'm participating in this buffoonery that you're going through. Why do you have to involve me in this? But even just that, saying like, so you weren't like just cold turkey and just stopped. Would you say like maybe just
detoxed?
Detox.
Like, you have to like detox your body.
But when you're taking it, and even that's one I've told you, like I would avoid drinking alcohol when I'm sad. Doesn't it make you much more sadder when you're drinking? Well, I don't think it makes you happy when
alcohol does. Alcohol just numbs you. It numbs your pain, but then when you sober up, the pain just comes back 10 times worse.
So why would you do that? Anyway?
Because it's a vicious cycle of the mind, because you don't know anything else but to cope with this. You get? So you just take that and then so now like switching alcohol with like running or walking and exercise, now that's a better habit. It's still an addiction, but it's a good addiction and it feels good.
I jog every single day.
Yeah.
It just helps me clear my mind.
Here I be walking. At home I be in the gym.
Oh, okay. No, but it kind of helps you because, I see you. But it kind of helps because I think one of the most important things you've said, like just creating a schedule. I think also just sitting down and thinking and without taking action actually, because if you already identified that's a problem for you, just create a schedule, like you've said, exercise, occupy your free time with something else.
Yes.
Even like you said, even if it's going after work, pick something else to go and do. If it's a physical activity that you have to, it will definitely help you like just
by far
forget, and before you know it, you're like, I actually didn't even need this alcohol.
Exactly. And a habit forms after 15 to 30 days.
21 days.
There's so many.
Actually.
Yeah.
Right?
And then they say like for it to stick, like 60 days for it to stick. So once you pass that 60-day mark, it's easier just to fall into that routine.
But now the thing is, what I would ask is like now, because I think if this is me just personally, I think if you can't just be served a little bit of alcohol and just sip it and say like, this is for the road, I think you still have a problem because deep down, if I touch it, I'm going back to. Yeah, so... And
that's the thing. Like, I don't know what will happen. If I touch it, I could just drink just that one. Or I could get a whole nother bottle tomorrow. And I don't want to risk that because of my... I know my behavior. You get?
Okay, let's talk about that.
No, let's not.
No, hold on. I didn't bring it up. But let me, I have just a small question, right? And just give me like what bad habits do you think you saw in yourself after drinking alcohol? Because there's some people who just drink and black out. Some people who drink and just
it was just more
tantrums. I mean, where were you?
I was just more hyper and exciting. Like I'll be kicking it and having fun, but I think it's just inside. It's more of an inside deal.
What kind of fun are we talking about? What kind of fun are we talking about?
I'll be partying and kicking it. What you mean?
Okay. Let's leave it at that. But it's just you become a whole different person.
Yeah.
That you didn't like.
Yeah, and then like I was going out so much more. I'm out to like 3, 4 in the morning.
And this we're talking recently because as we used to party like then. Now you're telling me you were doing this like just.
Yeah, and then waking up at 7 to take Kenya to school like.
That's just.
I couldn't do it. And honestly, it's been a whole lifestyle change. Like that's what it is. Like. It's a whole lifestyle change. Like I have a clear mind. I think clear. I have better days. I remember everything, you know? Like, you know.
Why those people who just like you switch your memory? You can't remember? No. Why are you those people?
Yep.
That's
sometimes.
crazy.
I remember everything.
No, but anybody who's had like something to do with an alcohol issue, and even my friend was telling me like him was used to even those people with like blackout. He's picked, taken home, and then the next day in the morning, he's like, no, that didn't happen. What do you mean?
Oh my God.
And then he's being told, like, are you seeing your pants?
Oh my God.
We picked you on the road somewhere. It's like, for me.
That's crazy.
You're lying. But come to think of it, like, I also know friends who that's the same thing.
Yeah.
how they behave when they're high, and then like the next day you try and remind them, it's like, yo, what do you mean you can't remember? This makes no fucking sense, because like, you know, even how you acted, maybe you insulted me, you acted all crazy, destroyed property, and I'm trying to remind you and you can't remember. So it was just saying like, yo, if you have a problem with alcohol, ask people who've gone through it. They don't remember at all.
And
I was like, you know, this, I was like, this buffoonery, I also have to start switching my memory. Just like, I don't remember. I didn't do that. I didn't smack you in the face. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
Me? No way.
No, but you know, alcohol is not even meant to be consumed by human beings. You know, like so now when you consume alcohol.
When Jesus turned water into wine, you're a Christian, right?
It was not the same wine that we have, the spirits and wine. It wasn't the same wine. We can get into that, but that's a whole nother podcast.
Okay, yeah.
But,
I got you.
Story. But so alcohol, like when it's ingested and goes into your body, the reason why you feel that high, that is your body trying to get rid of it's actually toxic. Alcohol is just toxic. So that's your body trying to break down all that toxicness and get rid of it, like, you know, through your like kidneys and whatever. So like you actually feeling buzzed is you're being poisoned pretty much. You get what I'm saying? In a way. But so now,
kind of like your body's just trying to fight.
Who like black out and stuff and don't remember, they just drink so much that they need help. Okay?
Are you describing yourself when you're saying that? Those are the same things that you're talking about.
No, I was not a blackout drinker. I was not a blackout drinker.
No, but that's you know, but it's just good that, you know, you're not there anymore. But I hope also you get to a point where even if you need to enjoy, you can actually, because I've always been that person, I can just take like, you know, a sip of something and just chill.
But
and honestly, actually go on with my business. I've never seen the thrill of opening. Like, we open a bottle, it has to be finished.
Yeah,
why?
I know, that's true.
Why?
That is true.
Like, even if it's wine, you know, wine is going to expire after 24 hours. Let it expire. I'm having small, and I can have the rest tomorrow. I'm good. We don't have to finish the bottle.
But I can honestly say that since I have stopped drinking, it's been 8 months now. I told myself I was going to do a year, but I think that I might just keep going till the wheels fall off, because it's like when I tell you, your life changes drastically. You have so much more energy. You even just from like just taking that little sip on the weekends, like just if you don't do it, you will see the long-term like effects on your body, and you live longer. Just saying.
And then now also another